Welcome to the Film Channel Movie Silver Screen.
The legacy of westerns in Dutch cinema is brief and uneventful. So brief, in reality, that Brimstone is the first significant western to emerge from the Netherlands. Christopher Nolan once stated, "Movies are subjective, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy." What truly unifies me is the belief that whenever I enter a cinema, pay my ticket, and settle in to watch a film, I desire to sense that the filmmakers believe it's the greatest movie ever, that they invested everything into it and genuinely care about it. Martin Koolhoven spent almost 7 years developing Brimstone, 2016. Yet, with its grim perspective and images of graphic violence, it's one hell of a start. The Dutch filmmaker Martin Koolhoven achieved significant success in the Netherlands with his 2008 World War II film Winter in Wartime, which debuted in the US in 2011. Although he received offers from Hollywood, he opted to produce Brimstone, which became his initial internationally funded English-language film. A priest, Guy Pearce, arrives in a frontier town, causing deep anguish for one of its residents, a mute midwife, Dakota Fanning, who lives there with her family. She is familiar with him, and is fearful, and he quickly shows the reason why. Upon our initial encounter with her, she is Liz, a silent midwife, relying on her young daughter to interpret sign language for the women in labor and their families. The 4 sections, Revelation, Exodus, Genesis, and Retribution, appear in a non-chronological sequence, yet tracking Joanna's life is straightforward, even with her name change. Learning from her mother's experiences, Joanna chooses not to back down, but this decision means that once she starts running, she must never stop. What's in their shared past that leads to this violence? Guy Pearce is a reverend from hell, while Dakota Fanning is his fleeing target in Martin Koolhoven's grand sadomasochistic Western horror movie. Writer-director Martin Koolhoven has created an exceptionally harsh depiction of the Old West dominated by patriarchy. He wants to witness his characters endure hardship, then watch how they respond. Koolhoven had to invest his own money into the passion project to maintain its potential. These women aren't depicted as powerless victims, however, they exist in a society where they are viewed as second-class citizens, and men will aggressively assert their dominance if it's questioned, when it is contested. Upon watching the film, it becomes clear why American studios sought him out. At a certain moment, when financing for the film was on the verge of falling apart, the overwhelming stress that ensued led Koolhoven to experience a panic attack. Luckily, their efforts seem fully returned by the cast in front of the camera. No solid food, no oral sex is the doctor's advice after her friend Elizabeth loses her tongue for biting a client at the brothel where she works as a sex worker. "It's a woman's destiny," says young Joanna's mother when questioned about her husband's minimal contribution to housework, but for him, it signifies far more than avoiding the household chores. Says who? Her daughter inquires. Says the Bible. Having spent part of her youth in a brothel, she is now contentedly married to Eli William Houston, and has a stepson. Life is tolerable, affectionate, and occasionally fun. Before long, the Reverend is inciting the townspeople against her by alleging that she intentionally caused the death of a baby boy during childbirth. The performances from the leads are so captivating that it becomes quite easy to miss any occasional errors in their attempts at flawless accents, whether Dutch or Deep South. Music punctuates, particularly the strains of Abide With Me, a piece the Reverend employs as his vocal signature, transformed from its initial intent as a plea for divine presence amid all that life and death may entail, into a menace. Guy Pearce plays a zealot who is much more unsettling than the antagonist he depicted in the western entitled Lawless, 2012. "I'm a doomed man. Beyond salvation," he later states, "I can act as I please." He is undoubtedly a man who never surrenders, motivated to harm someone for not loving him. At the heart of this story is Liz, who is a mute midwife residing with her husband Eli, stepson, Jack Hollington, and daughter, Vera Vitali. Dakota Fanning has evolved significantly since her celebrated role in War of the Worlds, 2005, demonstrating once more that she has seamlessly shifted from a remarkable young star to a truly talented actress in her adult years. There isn't much else provided regarding character details, and that's the point. Everything appears fairly normal until the family attends church and the new pastor arrives. He is referred to, quite simply, as the Reverend. Divided into 4 segments named Revelation, Exodus, Genesis, and Retribution. Do you notice the biblical influences? The initial 3 parts unfold in a memento-like reverse chronological sequence, gradually uncovering additional character information, while the snow-covered concluding chapter propels us toward a harsh ending. Pearce, sporting an Amish-style beard, portrays this sinister manipulator with an impressive Dutch accent and a flawless smolder. He wants everyone to communicate solely in English and criticizes his wife for their daughter's ability to speak Dutch, which is abusive as it limits the child's ability to express herself until she is proficient in her new language. Those who control language wield power. There's no reason to question that he's pure evil, yet Pearce portrays him as cunning, a man in black who emanates an air of intrigue. He arrives at Liz's house and tells her, while she conceals herself in the dark, "I have to punish you." And punishment, the more brutal the better, is the Reverend's stock in trade. Fanning is exceptional, wide-eyed and silent for 2/3 of her screen time. Each emotion is expressed on her face, every subtlety communicated through a silent glance. The utter helplessness against male violence, and how quickly they adapt to it, is horrifying. When Wolf, a fugitive taking refuge in Joanna's family barn, is strangled in the outdoor toilet, the wooden door swings open to reveal Joanna standing still, watching the scene unfold. Ultimately, Kit Harington once more stands out as a significant focal point for viewers. Though Harington has not yet secured a film role that garners the same level of acclaim as his iconic portrayal of Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, 2011 present, did on television, his work in Brimstone, along with roles in Testament of Youth, 2014, and How to Train Your Dragon 2, 2014, suggests he merits more chances to demonstrate his artistic range across various dramatic platforms. The treatment imposed on adult women is equally horrifying: assaults, violence, flogging, humiliation, scold's bridles, and the list continues endlessly. It's not surprising that for women in Brimstone, the ability to control their own deaths might be the only true power they possess. Joanna even removes her own tongue to assume Elizabeth's identity after her friend is murdered by a punter. The framework is a brilliant achievement, with every segment feeling unique despite the somber mood that infuses the film, sustaining interest levels high throughout the 2.5-hour duration. If you're wondering where an entertainment aspect is in all this, it's indeed present within the film's time-tripping framework. Following the initial episode called Revelation, Brimstone progresses to Exodus, featuring a 13-year-old runaway named Joanna, Emilia Jones, who arrives in a western town, where she is taken to a whorehouse above a saloon named Frank's Inferno. However, Koolhoven also leverages it to challenge viewers' assumptions regarding his characters. For certain audiences, Brimstone may be challenging due to its unflinching depiction of the era's horrors. The violence might occasionally seem excessive for those who aren't deeply engaged in the story and invested in the protagonist's struggles. For instance, when we encounter Liz again in the second chapter, she's not yet mute, indicating what's in store for her. The hues are muted yet not frigid, serving as a neutral canvas for a tough and bleak existence. Cleanliness is akin to divinity, and the simplicity of their spotless, tidy wooden homes and all-black attire embodies a purity that starkly contrasts with the relentless misogynistic fury simmering within the Reverend. The sickness of Pearce's Reverend lies not only in his actions but in his conviction that he is justified in carrying them out. Indeed, Guy Pearce's portrayal of the sinister Reverend in the 2016 psychological western Brimstone is highly acclaimed by both critics and viewers for its chilling representation of malevolence disguised under a guise of religion. A genuinely terrifying and unforgettable villainous character. We might refer to it as domestic sexual abuse, yet the Reverend describes it as love, which provides the film with its unsettling spark of grotesque suspense. His powerful, theatrical, yet restrained performance was essential to the film's harsh and brutal tone, with critics noting it as a highlight in a movie that is generally viewed as a dark and challenging viewing experience. In contrast to a typical gunslinger, the Reverend is a human fiend hiding behind righteousness, which many deemed even more terrifying and unsettling, likening him to chilling characters from other grim films. Nonetheless, similar to films directed by Quentin Tarantino, including Django Unchained, 2012, and The Hateful Eight, 2015, the offensiveness of the intense yet not excessively exaggerated violence is primarily offset by a deeply captivating narrative. Pearce depicts the Reverend as an exceptionally malevolent figure, exploiting his religious power to carry out heinous acts, establishing him as one of the most fearsome antagonists in a Western context. When the narrative is compelling, such violence can be accepted as a crucial or even vital element of the director's vision for the movie or TV series. At times, it strains credibility. Guy Pearce's preacher resembles a 19th-century Jason Voorhees with his knack for returning from what seems to be death. The character's calm, composed behavior, along with a troubling, indeterminate accent, forms a distinctly eerie and otherworldly presence that persists well beyond the conclusion of the film. The surprise factor diminishes, yet in this case, it's balanced by the significant depth added to the how and why. When the violence finally arrives, it's white-knuckle tense, unfolding in ways you wouldn't expect. We discover who Joanna is, and it's then that the structure of Brimstone is shown. We start to piece together the movie's overall narrative in our minds, and the trick of Brimstone is that as the film delves deeper into the past, it approaches its core of darkness. Dakota Fanning's portrayal of Liz is exceptional, infusing warmth and complexity into a character that might have been just another cipher in a sordid story of prostitution, stalking, and murder. It's interesting how sex and nudity appear unsuitable in westerns considering that prostitution flourished in reality. Historically, much of what this movie depicts could be factual. Every chapter showcases excellent examples of suspense and poignancy. Racism and violence, indeed, those can make it in and seem justified. Prostitution, undoubtedly, though in a not-seen sort of way. However, it is executed properly, even though it addresses themes that are surprising for a western, and the performances are strong, tapping into emotions intensely. Extremely well executed. The best Dutch western of all time? It's difficult to dispute that.